I want to make the world around me a better place. There are voiceless members of our society, starting with animals. They have no voice. Young children really have no voice, and the elderly have no voice. And if I can make a difference in one person's life, that ripple effect can affect our whole community. So my name is DeeAnn Schaefer, and I am the Humane Educator and Administrative Assistant. Humane Education is my main title here. I've been in animal welfare for 22 years. I've been here at the SPCA 5 years ago last month. I started as a volunteer.
So we have 2 play yards here, and we have 4 volunteers and a couple of staff members who work with our dogs, and they'll put like a dog in each play yard and see how they interact with each other. And if they do find, then they carefully put the dogs together in the play yard, so we get play groups of dogs, which makes it easy for us because that way we can say, well, this dog can go with another dog.
I've always loved animals. I am in my 60s. I grew up with a military father. And back when I was growing up in the dark ages, you did what your father wanted you to do, and he wanted me to study business. So I have a degree in business management with a minor in accounting, and but my passion was always animals. I went to work in the corporate field. My brother got sick with cancer, and he told me while he was in hospice, do your passion before it's too late. He said, I waited. I quit my job. I started as a volunteer at a small shelter in Madison County. My daughter was working there. She was 16. And I realized this was my passion. So I followed my brother's advice. And I took courses to become certified in humane education. I am one of 12 people in New York State certified to teach humane ed. And it is what I truly love.
A lot of animals come in, in distress in a lot of different ways, medically, behaviorally, everything. No training, no social skills. People haven't brought the animals up the way they should have, and we start from
scratch.
Yep.
We do.
Yep. So
you taking food to somebody?
Yeah, I have. It seems like that might be needed. I have. What do I have today? I have 2 cat calls. Multiple cat calls, and I got something else. I can't remember. I wrote it down. Dog or 2 cats.
If you need help this week, just let me know. I could do a ride along. I know you're by yourself this week.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Not a whole lot of help. But...
No, you're welcome to come.
I actually start when I go into schools, because we have a lot of kids that say they want to come here to volunteer. They want to play with puppies and kittens all day. And I tell them that this is a very difficult job, and it's not all about playing with puppies and kittens. I'm in here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and when our staff starts coming in, the first thing we do is pick up the dirty blankets, pick up the dirty bowls, get the dirty litter pans out. You have to be prepared to do that hard work. Our first line of defense is a clean shelter. And before we can do anything as far as playing with the animals, it has to be the hard work that gets done first. The hours are long, the pay is low, but the benefit is finding these guys a home where they're loved and taken care of. And a lot of people have asked me how I do this. I go home at night and I journal and I color. And after a really bad day, I don't even talk to my husband. I just go upstairs and shut myself into my room to cry for just a little bit. You have to. I compartmentalize during the day, but I let it out when I get home. It's tough. A specific moment in my life that really shaped me into who I was or who I became today, I had a beagle. And my father got very exasperated with her. And one day I came home and she was gone. And that really shaped who I am. I thought, I'm not going to ever let this happen again to another animal. I will always be there to take care of them.
very first call I ever took as an SPCA officer. My very first day here, we went to a house. It was a lady that was a widow. You could tell she was kind of limited mentally, and had 40, 50 cats in her house. Her house got condemned, and she loved her cats. She had tons of food and water all over the house for the cats, but you can't take care of 50 cats in a house. You have no vet care. You have cats dying and their bodies just laying there. Cats with medical issues that aren't treated. And, it becomes contagious and it spreads.
3 key takeaways are: don't ever push yourself on an animal. Animals give very clear signs when they don't want to be bothered. And you need to follow those signs, because they're going to end up biting you, and then they're going to end up someplace like this. The next key takeaway is that all of your animals need to be cared for. And that I always tell kids, when mom or dad says, no, we can't afford an animal, you need to listen to them. Because average cost for a dog, $1,500 per year. Average cost for a cat, $1,200 per year. The last key takeaway is that these are living, breathing creatures. They are not meant to be thrown away. They are not meant to be something to carry around in your purse and show off. They are living, breathing creatures who give unconditional love, and they just ask for us to love them and take care of them in return.